We sincerely apologize for the late in transmission of Windy News at 12. Coming up, President Akufo-Addo asserts Flower Pot interchange is a legacy for future generations. Member of Parliament of Efutu, Alexander Afenyomakin, enstewed as Osahini. And on the international arena, Joe Biden agrees to support Ukraine with American missiles. This and many more we have coming up in the bulletin. My name is Nana Ama Nyamike Baini. Now the news in detail. The University of Education in Winneba yesterday hosted students and lecturers from the Department of Agriculture Science Education on vocational and training curriculum at the Student Center Seminar Room 2. The 4-day workshop aims to equip young farmers with the skills and knowledge needed to shift from traditional farming practices to sustainable and regenerative methods. Regenerative agriculture is a farming approach that aims to restore and improve soil health, water resources, and biodiversity while also reducing the environmental impact of farming. Speaking at the program, Dr. Kwabna Chere, who was a moderator from the Department of Agriculture Science Education, made emphasis on how students and teachers can familiarize themselves with the content of regenerative agriculture and their pedagogical skills to be able to practice their skills for objectives to be realized.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Kwabna Chere with the Department of Agricultural Science Education with the Faculty of Science. This program is about regenerative agriculture, and I'm a trainer. Basically, we want our student teachers to familiarize themselves with content of this new method of farming, which is regenerative agriculture, and the pedagogical skills. They must acquire this skill so that when they are out there practicing, to be able to deliver their lessons, so that the objective of coming out of this initiative will be realized. Regenerative agriculture, as compared to other farming methods, has come to stay because it is environmentally friendly and it goes a long way to contribute to the sustainability of environment rather than fighting against it.
Also, participants at the workshop also shared the impact and knowledge learned from the workshop and how to imbibe the skills in their day-to-day activities.
Okay, my name is Philemon Ismido. I'm level 400 agriculture student of University of Education, Winneba. This program was a very nice program we attend. But so far, what I've learned today is about regenerative agriculture. You see, we have types of agriculture we do in our local farming, but I think regenerative agriculture, when we implement in our local areas, it will help our farmers, it will help our mothers, it will help because the way these types of farming help people in the world of maybe producing a high yield, reducing pest and disease in our environment or in the cropping side, and how to cultivate them without using using maybe not chemicals to cultivate them. So you can see we can get a.
Away from the university story, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has emphasized the significance of the Flower Pot interchange, describing it as a legacy that will benefit future generations. The president urged Ghanaians to take full responsibility for the project and guarantee its long-term viability during his remarks at the commissioning of the interchange in Greater Accra region on Tuesday, November 19. He emphasized how crucial the Flower Port interchange is to enhancing traffic flow and advancing the region's general development. Akufo-Addo affirmed the NPP's dedication to growing infrastructure, initiative that promotes the development of the country.
Before today, the Flower Port roundabout faced overwhelming traffic, often burdened with up to some 5,000 vehicles per hour during peak times. Today we turn a page and offer a solution designed not only to resolve today's challenges, but also to anticipate tomorrow's demands. The interchange, with its two-tier structure, redesigned roundabouts, and the elevated north-south flyover, linking Burma Camp Bypass to Boundary Road, is an investment in the efficient future of this corridor. It will ease travel times, enhance the free flow of goods and services, and encourage economic vitality within the region.
Now to some political stories. The National Democratic Congress flag bearer John Dramani Mahama has charged that the Jubilee House is spearheading a social media fake news operation aimed at undermining him and his political aspirations. Speaking at a mini rally in the Eastern Region's Asin Manso Kroso constituency on Tuesday, November 19, Mahama asserted that the seat for government had turned into a hub for dissemination of misleading information meant to malign him and others. His remarks came after Nana Kwabena Ofori, the chief of Achim Akroso, issued a statement refuting allegations that he had just visited and backed Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party.
Na kasa no okase kasa okano esentrofo enhwe no omkaniye na mo kodane na no na eje esentrofo no Jubilee House for Flagstaff House hono mo dane nipa no no brofo kasa me friend fake news ade a won kan ye itimi twa go so se waka na se ko badesa baby abai akasa ete eye adwuma na omo dane nipa no enya de a efe enti nana eno de omo de ayemi omo de ayo omo de aye nipa bebre enti mejina ha meka se fake news ni na yeta hu on social media so omo na ehe.
The running mate of the New Patriotic Party, Matthew Opoku Prempeh, has stated that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is Ghana's top choice to the December 7th polls. On Tuesday, November 19, Dr. Opoku Prempeh, also known as NAPO, addressed members of the MPP's TESCON group at the University of Professional Studies, Accra, and emphasized Bawumia's audacious and workable answers to the problem facing the youth. He exhorted the Assembly to put in excellent effort to guarantee the MPP's triumph in the 2024 election. Also, the National Democratic Congress has said it will appeal Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, the Ashanti-Hene, on a purported plan to rig the Ashanti region involving Brigadier General Michael Opoku, the general officer commanding the Central Command of the Ghana Armed Forces. According to the party, the purported plan, which was supportedly carried out on government orders, attempt to tamper with the election process, beginning with a special voting session on December 2nd. Sami Jemfi, the National Communication Officer for NDC, told reporters during a press briefing on Tuesday, November 19th, that the party is asking the Asante-Hene to step in and stop any violence.
In his current position, Brigadier General Opoku has been mandated by President Akufo-Addo to take charge of a well-crafted scheme that has been designed by the NPP to rig the upcoming elections, particularly in the Ashanti region. Through staffing, swapping of ballot boxes, swapping of pink sheets.
The IGP emphasized the significant effort taken to maintain law and order before, during, and after elections, during a high-level meeting with the leadership of civil society organizations held at the police headquarters on Tuesday, November 19, 2024. Dr. Dampare welcomed all parties and emphasized the value of cooperation and trusting in ensuring peaceful election process.
In this country, everyone's. And on the 7th of December, we are having another one. From where we sit as the National Election Security Task Force, comprising all the security agencies, with the Ghana Police Service as the lead agency, and by extension, the Inspector General of Police as the chairperson of the task force. We want to assure you, the elections will be very peaceful because of the measures we put in place. So Ghana, feel free, Ghanaians, feel free and live your life normal. We have your back. Why am I saying this? This election has been touted as one of the most crucial elections in our history, and rightly so. But knowing from what we have done in terms of our preparation, the assurance is clear. It's taken us more than 2 years preparing for these elections because we have considered election to be a process and not an event. And these 2 years has led us to produce the first ever election blueprint for this country, covering every aspect of election.
Away from that story, the chiefs and people of Efutu traditional area has bestowed the title of Osahene, meaning warlord, on their member of parliament, Alexander Afenyo Markin. The event, filled with cultural displays and heartfelt tribute, recognized the MP's remarkable contribution to the development and unity of the Efutu constituency. In a vibrant ceremony at the Kujobedi Community Center, the paramount chief of the Efutu traditional area, Nenyi Gate VII, explained that the title Osahene is a mark of respect and gratitude for individuals who exhibit extraordinary leadership, courage, and dedication to their community. He praised Afenyo Markin for his role in championing development projects and promoting harmony among the people of Efutu. Let's listen to what transpired at the ceremony.
To be named an Osahene means that you have been bestowed a title of bravery, a warrior with strength, resilience, and energy. Take this title for granted. I do not take this title for granted. I feel inspired to even do more, and it will remind me always to be of service to the people of Efutu. Your Royal Majesty, this moment is not just about what I have done, about what we have achieved together as a people. But it also means we should continue to improve on education, expand access to social service, empower our youth and our women through skill development and education. We are being called upon through this to continue.
In his appreciation speech, Osahene Atokwamena Afenyo Markin expressed his gratitude to the chiefs and people of Andana and plied to dedicate himself to Efutu constituency.
Committee meetings of the ECOWAS Parliament here in Unila. Number 2, provision of community centers in almost all communities within the traditional area. Building of health infrastructure. Number 4, building of police infrastructure. Number 5, building of libraries. Number 6, resourcing of educational institutions within the traditional area. Number 7, supporting teachers.
with power shortages in the energy industry. In an interview with City Business News on Tuesday, November 19, 2024, Dr. Agbatobo stressed the presence and necessity to pay off the outstanding debt in order to maintain energy production and encourage the government to take immediate action to avoid the impending closure. We go for a short commercial break. When we come back, International Arena.
As we venture forth into the grand arena of the 2024 general election, where we shall cast our votes to determine the guiding force of our beloved nation, we implore each and every one of us
to prioritize our dear motherland above the divisive realms of political parties and their charismatic figures. In this crucial moment, we find ourselves with no alternative but to embrace the resounding call for peace.
Let us consciously opt for peace, for it is the noble choice
that surpasses the destructive powers of violence and warfare.
I am Priscilla Akwabwa, a level 200 geography student from the University of Education, Winneba. I stand for peace.
My name is Emmanuel Atamenza, a level 300 geography student from the University of Education, Winneba. I consciously opt for peace.
Now on the international arena. The news that U.S. President Joe Biden has, according to the U.S. defense official, agreed to provide Ukraine with landmines comes after a recent U.S. decision to give Kyiv a broader license to use American missiles. In recent days, it was confirmed that U.S.-made long-range missiles had been used by Ukraine to hit targets inside Russia. Previously, the U.S. insisted that the missiles should only be used in Ukraine territory. And that will be all for today's news, Windy News at 12. My name is Nana Ama Nyameke Baini. Thank you for doing the listening and the watching by Facebook. Have a good afternoon.